Okay, let me check. I'll be right back, chat. I'll put a video for you guys to watch. There. I'll be right back, chat.
I know that we will get a higher quality, we will retain better, and we'll be able to move the needle on some of our financial metrics. You know, our sales will go up because we'll have the talent sitting in-house ready to serve those customers.
Don't you want a better gaming PC that's built with the right hardware at a fair price? Build Redux has that. They're gamers who want the highest frame rates and smooth gameplay. They build the PC for you using only high quality components. Every PC they build is benchmarked and stress tested, which means no more blue screens, just the highest frame rates possible. The best part? It won't break the bank. You can get a gaming rig starting around $1,000. So check out buildredux.com today to find the perfect rig for you.
My favorite part about Fortnite is that anybody has a chance to compete and win, no matter how young you are.
I mean, this guy dead.
Oh, dude, you're a psycho. Or how old you are.
Nah! Bush kept down with the 10 bomb win.
And because of that, new pro players pop up into the scene every day. Today, I'm going to introduce you guys to a kid who is better than Booga, and his name is Bolts.
Yo, what's up, Findy fans?
And in my interview with him, I asked a very important question. Bolts, do you think you're better than Peterbot?
I mean, to be honest,
today I am telling you the entire story of Fortnite's next champion, Bolts. Alexander Bolts Feijoo was born on March 20th of 2007 in Los Angeles, California. He has an older brother and an older sister, and his siblings got him into gaming at a very young age.
I probably first started when I was like 5 years old, maybe. I used to play on this like Xbox 360, but it was this one game, and it was almost like a carnival, and you would just like have so many other like games in that game to interact with, and that was pretty fun.
Obviously, carnival games, monkey see, monkey do on the Xbox 360 is very different from Fortnite. So how did Bolts go from being a casual gamer to being one of the best Fortnite players on the planet? Well, like many other gamers out there, one of his first ever shooter games was Halo.
The first shooter game I played probably has to be Halo. I think it was Halo. Yeah, I started with like the first one.
While getting more and more into shooter games, Bolts also started to watch gaming content creators on YouTube. And if you were on YouTube at all in 2017, you know that there's one game that every content creator was talking about. Fortnite Battle Royale came out on September 26th of 2017, and it was massively addicting.
And just like half of the population, I feel like on Earth, I have now become addicted to Fortnite.
As a viewer, Bolts watched all of these YouTubers make new and innovative content about Fortnite, which was super fun. And because of that, he decided to pick up the game after watching their videos.
I played it literally like before there was a season 1, like right when it came out, because there was these YouTubers I used to watch. I think I got inspired by it. Might have been Lachlan even. I used to just like watch him play other games, and then I saw like he started playing Fortnite. I had like an Xbox One at the time, and I just played it. It was pretty bad.
All of these content creators inspired Bolts, and he decided that he wanted to start making videos of his own. But there was only one problem. Bolts was a console player, and it's basically impossible to film and edit video game content without a computer. So if he wanted to live his YouTube and streaming dreams, he had to get a PC. So against all odds, he somehow managed to convince his mom to get him a gaming laptop of his very own.
Yeah, my first gaming laptop, I got that like season 4 of chapter 1. I think it was mainly, once again, like I saw a lot of YouTubers that played Fortnite, and like all of them just played on a PC. I already knew like being on a console was like a disadvantage, but I also wanted to start playing keyboard and mouse, so just convinced my mom really hard to buy me like this like $1,000 gaming laptop, which honestly was like, I think looking back on it, a lot for the time.
Little did Bolts or his mom know at the time, but this $1,000 gaming laptop would turn out to be the best investment of his entire life. Normally, this would be the part of the video where I show you Bolts' earliest YouTube videos, but we can't do that for a really annoying reason. Bolts' YouTube account was actually hacked, and he lost all of his content forever.
I mean, I wish I had my old YouTube, which I don't have anymore because it got hacked, and it's like me like maybe 10 years old, literally just like showing gameplay of me like playing like pubs or whatever.
And while this was a devastating loss for Bolts and a big setback in his content career, his career would go into a different direction that he never would have expected. As he started getting used to mouse and keyboard instead of controller, he realized that he was pretty good at the game. And pretty good might be an understatement.
I mean, yeah, I think it probably been like in the first chapter, like OG Fortnite, probably would have been around like season 6 maybe, I think it was, season 5. After summer or whatever is when I realized like I was actually pretty good, because during that entire summer I was like just grinding Fortnite all day. I was so bored. Like, I think I was like 11 years old or something.
And over time, his focus shifted away from content creation.
As I started becoming better at the game, I kind of wanted to like focus more on just becoming better and just like competing than I really did want like to upload.
But just because he was focusing more on building and shooting doesn't mean he became a pro player overnight. He was playing on and off between 2019 and 2022, and he didn't even get his first earnings until November 1st of 2021 in the Chapter 2 Season 8 Grand Finals.
So my first earn was Chapter 2 Season 8 of Trios, and me and my trio qualified to Grand Finals that season. I played with Mata and Lucky Pump. I don't think anyone would know of them right now.
Bolts and his trio managed to place 28th on NA West, earning him $200. Most people I talk about on this channel make their first earnings in a random cash cup or something. Not a ton of people are able to say their first earnings came from an FNCS Grand Finals, which is pretty crazy. But following this insane placement, he didn't make another earning until a solo cash cup on February 22nd of 2022, which was over 4 months after his first earnings. He did, however, get 5th place and earned $300. Bolts would continue to play throughout 2022, placing 12th during the Chapter 3 Season 1 Grand Finals with his duo Zukis. This would be his biggest earnings ever,
back,
as
chat.
he made $1,500. Then
back,
Bolts
chat.
would also play during the Chapter 3 Season 2 FNCS, but unfortunately him and his duo Zukis didn't even qualify for Grand Finals. Following this poor placement, Bolts only played in random cash cups for the rest of the year.
I think I'm not live on YouTube. Sorry. Wait, I'm sorry, chat. I'm sorry. Yep, on YouTube.